Welcome back to Midco Sports Tonight. Well, this year we introduced our sports debate head-to-head on this show, and it provided some memorable moments. So here's a quick look at some of the top debates from head-to-head in 2017. Are you rooting for the Browns to go 0-16 knowing that?
Well, I wasn't before, but I am now.
It is Theodore Bridgewater II who will be the Vikings starting quarterback at the end of the season.
The worst part about this is that we have to talk about them. LeVar Ball's antics have hijacked his kid's future, and to get rid of the worst part, talking about them, I'm just not going to talk about them anymore to not seem like a hypocrite, so I cede the rest of my time.
Y'all don't understand argumentation.
The best cheer I've heard is the old tried and true. We've got spirit, yes we do. We've got spirit, how about you?
Alex Heinert, all the pressure in the world is on you.
I have a question for Brian Sean. What were those dates again, Brian, of the Red Sox World Series?
2012 worst to 2013 best.
And the thing is that that's incorrect. I'm going to fact check you on that. Because even though you're right that they won, they were from worst to first in 2012 to 2013. They broke their 86-year curse in 2004 when they had lost the season before in the ALCS in Game 7 and then came back and beat the Yankees 3-0.
That is accurate.
So,
2004 they did break the curse.
There you go. So there's, I mean, not by technicality, but I apologize. JLC. And that's our final verdict here. Congratulations to you both on a fine debate. Give that man some champagne. Congratulations.
You guys clearly understand argumentation.
Confetti. All right, pop the champagne, everyone. Not in the studio, there's too many electronics. But Jay Elson is the winner. It's been an exciting season.
I got the cubicle set up back there.
Okay, up at the
All the tarps and whatnot.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break from it for now, but don't you worry. Everyone's favorite sports debate will be back. Fun stuff. All right, congrats to Jay Elson on a head-to-head championship. Okay, moving on. South Dakota senior quarterback Chris Streveler is one of 3 finalists for the Walter Payton Award given annually to the top offensive player in FCS football. Streveler just completed the 8th most prolific season in FCS history in terms of total offense. He passed for MVFC and USD record 4,134 yards and led the Coyotes with 720 yards rushing for a total of 4,854 yards, the most in MVFC and USD history. He accounted for 43 touchdowns, 32 passing, 11 rushing, which makes him second nationally in points responsible for. Here's a look back at this record-setting season.
So I don't think it exceeded my expectations, but it was really fun to be a part of a team that was first team to make the playoffs and win a playoff game, and it was really fun.
You know, I challenged the guys at halftime to fight, and boy, I'll tell you what, they exceeded my expectations in the second half. That was a heck of a fight, and led by a guy that one of the best fighters that I've coached. He made some plays in the second half there that were pretty unique, and really proud of our guys.
Well, I think first and foremost, it was just the obvious improvement year 1 to year 2 that we saw out of him. I mean, he came in his first year, hadn't played quarterback in a while out of the University of Minnesota, and he comes in and is kind of learning on the fly. Came in late in the game, and he made some mistakes, some mistakes that you would expect a guy who hasn't played a lot of quarterback to make. Well, he put in a lot of work in the offseason. We heard a lot about it from the coaching staff, but until you see it with your own eyes, you know, you just wonder exactly how much better he's going to be. Well, it was apparent from the word go this season that Chris was a much better all-around quarterback. He looked a lot more comfortable. He was making better decisions, and his athleticism really took over. I mean, he could always throw the ball. It was, you know, more or less, you know, the mental side of it that was his struggle in his first year at USD. But This year he came in, he was comfortable in the pocket. He wasn't looking to run immediately. He was trying to stand in there and more run as a last resort than anything. And that part of that was to protect his body. But he just came out. His leadership was always there. He came out and he put it all together on the field in terms of, statistically one of the best seasons, well, probably the best season in the history of USD football, as he accounts for 4,800 plus yards. That's a USD record and a Missouri Valley Football Conference record. And he also set the single season mark for passing yards in a season, MVFC Player of the Year on the offensive side, and then of course a finalist for the Walter Payton Award, which goes to the top offensive player in the country. So, the numbers really speak for themselves, but Chris really put it all together this year and had a season that no one that supports Kyle football is going to forget for a long, long time.
Well, next on the show, we'll head to the hardwood for moment number 4, which could also probably be on Trick Shot Tuesday. This is Midco Sports Tonight.